Hi guys, Yulia here. So today I will be doing a garden tour. I would not be showing the entire garden because not everything is in bloom right now, but there are some parts that are very, very pretty right now. So one of them is the flower garden, and I will flash the picture of what it looked like before. And it's coming in really nicely. I've never done it before, so this is kind of trial and error. A couple of things I did not expect is that I had to stake a lot of things and weed everything, but other than that it's been pretty low maintenance. So let me show you. So we have some Gladiolus over here. Again, I had to stake it. There's some cosmos starting to bloom. And all of the things right here will be coming in the bloom later. This is a gorgeous Dahlia Rebecca's World. It's another Gladiolus. Yeah, this was a Feverfew that was here before. I just left it, and look how pretty that is. So the next area of interest is the vegetable garden, and you have to go through the woodland garden to get to the vegetable garden. So the only thing I have blooming right now in the woodland garden is these hydrangeas, and they are really droopy right now because it was like 2,000 degrees today. And I did water them, but microphyllus, they get really droopy in hot weather. But look at this color. It is so pretty. And they actually got really big heads. And there's some really big leaves on them, and they are called big leaf hydrangeas. Anyway, this is the vegetable garden, and I put it in around April. So I will flash a picture of what it looked like before the vegetable garden went in. But everything is doing really well. We have some lettuce, and this lettuce is starting to bolt. So I will be collecting this and planting something else as a summer crop. We have some parsley over here, some strawberries. These are heirloom tomatoes. Some cherry tomatoes, and we love tomatoes, so this is mostly a tomato garden, but I do have some cucumbers over here, and we've had some cucumbers already, which is a great sign. And there is a bee hotel on the house, so we actually have 7 tubes plugged in. So I think that the females laid their larvae already, so that's a good sign. Something is happening. I've never done a bee hotel before, so I'm really excited to read a little bit about how to maintain it and what to do with it. Anyway, the vegetable garden is looking really good, so I will keep you updated. So I'm in the front yard now, and I will show you our perennial border. It's starting to come in, and there's some really interesting and pretty things right now. So I'm going to go up the sidewalk and then go around. So we have Feverfews blooming. They are just such a great filler, and I love the smell of their leaves. Some people don't, but I find it somewhat herbal. Now this hydrangea here is Invincible, and it has bloomed like crazy this summer. I already cut some flowers for bouquets from this hydrangea, and it's like you can't even tell. They have incredibly soft blooms. Just beautiful plant. It has been blooming for a while, at least 2 weeks now. Again, Feverfews. Now this little part of the border here is starting to come in, and I think in about 2 weeks it's going to be gorgeous. I have the Echinaceas. starting to open. There's tons of buds. And Amsonia is just one of my favorites. This is one of the paniculata hydrangeas. It has very large flowers. Again, this border is going to come in about 3 weeks. It's going to be totally full with flowers. The bee balm, the Pye Weed. It all looks very green right now, but it's going to have tons of color. Now this area here is called Devil's Strip in my neck of the woods, and I have Cleomes planted here, and they're finally coming in. And they were so droopy today because it was so hot, but they're rebounded and they look so nice. Now over here I have Pinacetum. Again, more Cleome. This is a switchgrass. This is Shenandoah, so it has little red tips right here. And one of my favorite dahlias, Myrtle Folly, they open up this dark pink and then they turn into this sunset-like flower. Gorgeous. Again, there's some Cleomes here, and those little pink flowers over there are Geranium maculatum, which is a hardy geranium native to New Jersey. If you have kind of a moist soil in a shady location, this is a great filler plant. And this beauty right here already bloomed in May. This is HF Young Clematis, and it's blooming again. Just need a little fertilizer. So I am thinking that it's going to bloom kind of on and off all summer. So I'm going to go around and show you the area that needs a little work, and I am going to probably work on it this week. So this whole stretch right here, I haven't done anything with it this year. I do have some Cleomes coming up, but I would like to plant some perennials and annuals right over here for a little bit more interest. I had tons of allium blooming, but they're gone now. But the one thing I'm really proud of in this space are these pots. These pots I put in about a month and a half ago, and they are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other side of the border. And we just put in some soil on this grass strip here because it constantly gets worn out, because we kind of use it like a path, and I love the curve of it, but we constantly have to reseed it. So I don't know, I might have to consider doing stepping stones or something. We'll see. Anyway, my hostas are going nuts this year. They have very minimal damage from slugs. Considering we had very wet spring and somewhat wet June, I am shocked. There's some Echinacea in the distance. So again, I can't wait for this border to fill in a couple of weeks. It's going to be amazing. This part I love. This is Veronica Purplicious, and check out this Dahlia. This is a Lavender Perfection plate-sized Dahlia. I mean, look how big this is. So I think this will conclude our garden tour. Or actually, there's one little area. I have some drift roses there, but sad thing happened last night. These were Regal Lilies, and I will flash a photo of what they looked like yesterday. And tonight, a bunch of deer came by our yard and ate all of them. So we do have a deer problem that I have to look out for. But the rest of the yard is filling in, and it looks so pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this garden tour, and I will keep you updated throughout the summer about all the different parts of the garden that keep developing and blooming. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.